I love this top though. That necklace. Yeah, I love that. Shoot. What? Like my eyes are real. Like no, I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm just saying like, whoa, girl. Yeah, I'm ready for sleep. I'm gonna sleep well. But let me do one thing, you know, just in case. I just want to cover that too. But whatever. Oh man, my mind's all over the place. What I really need to be. Where's the camera at? Where should my eyes be going to? This way? This way? Oh yeah, that way. I can hardly see it. It's black. But there's the camera. All right, but I'm just getting home from Poetry in Paradise. It's this event that Queen the Street Poet puts on, and it was cool. It was mad. It's mad cool. She made everybody twerk. She said, she said that if everybody got to twerk up in there, you can't. You got to twerk. Of course, there were some people who did not twerk, but I twerked with her. I hope Prince got it. I had Prince record me, so hopefully he recorded me. I don't usually twerk, so it was different. That was different. I twerked. But anyway, twerked, and it was cool. It was a lot of people that went up and did their thing. Some singers. So I got some good. I did a live stream and then just watching it happen. It was mad cool. I'm glad I got the opportunity to go out. I've been missing them. They just started back up. They do it on Sunday nights. There seems to be a poetry thing that goes on every night of the week. It's like for real. Seems to be something going down every night of the week. And you know, it's I have a routine with Layla, and that's why I got to go. It's my weekend with her. Well, we rotate weekends, and so it's my weekend, but like she hadn't seen him during the week. So he said that he had mentioned that he wanted to see her. So I was like, cool. So of course she was mad happy to see him. So when he was trying to leave, she told me bye. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, cool. Let me go pack you a bag. Like, go pack you a bag. She was like, I'm ready to go with daddy. That's cool with me because, I got to go out tonight. I've been wanting to go to one of the, to her poetry uh, slam, Queen the Street Poet. She's really, really cool. And I've been wanting to go. So, why not go live a little? Be, there's been a lot of life though. There's been a lot of life living, just of course, as usual. Of course, my mind be stuck on, yeah, my mind be stuck. I'm not gonna say on what, but it's been there's a lot going on. Of course, but it's peace and quiet in here. It's quiet when Layla ain't here, of course, or she's following me around talking about mommy, mommy, and stuff like that. I know one day that's gonna change, so I enjoy it right now. I'm gonna get on her nerves one day, and she's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm out." Know that how that goes, but I enjoy her. I enjoy being mom. I enjoy her very much. But I am glad that she's not up under me right now. She don't need to always be up under me. Now I learned a lesson that you can't be expected to be somebody's only one. You need other people. You need connection, especially for me when it comes to family. I like family is. I want family, but I'm scared to have family. I want family, but I'm scared to have family. And I don't know if that has to do with how my family kind of fell away after my mom died, or if that's because I don't know. But that's real too heavy right now. Way too heavy. Anyway, so this apartment, I've been talking about everything else, but I have not talked like I have not like expressed what's been like moving into this apartment. Who? It's been a test. It's been a test, boy. Like, and yo, it's good. It feels good right now. It feels good to be on my. It feels good right now, but sometimes it doesn't. Like I said, my mind be going in and out, but it's like wow. I wonder. I guess I'm just wondering what am I going? What am I doing now? Like what am I doing now? But whatever I'm doing, I went out tonight and like so I went out tonight to this was my first time going to the social lounge and it I like the inside of it. Like I like the inside look mad clean. They had some chairs and the tables on the other side of where the booths were. Were not really booths but just counters with, stools. And there was these guys playing pool. Now, I don't know how to play pool. I do not know how to play pool. I think somebody tried to teach me one time, but I sucked at it, so I just backed off of it. I do not know how to play pool. But they were racking them up now. They sure was. And I don't know who was winning or who was losing except for when it was all over and they came over and they said, "Oh, he won. He just so lucky." I'm just like, "Okay." All right. Like, acting like I know what's going on. I know nothing about pool. And one of the guys was like, "Oh, I could teach you. I could teach you." And I was like, "Oh, I guess I'll hold you to that." But I never did. I was just like, you dudes are weird. You dudes are weird. Asking me if I scratch his back. Dudes are weird. Anyway, but yeah, so Queen finally came in because I got there real early. I think right after Layla left, I was like, well, nothing to see here, so I might as well go out and see something else. Nothing to see here. So I went home. I went out and I signed up. At first, I signed up on a receipt because it was after 8 o'clock and the signups opened up at 8 o'clock. So I was like, okay. I was like, all right, okay. So then I didn't see Queen yet. So I was like, well, where's the sign up sheet? So I went to the DJ because she finally like displayed the poster for the event. And so I went and she pulled out a receipt because she could not find any paper, like any actual like notebook paper. So she pulled out a receipt and I just wrote my name on it. And she was like, I'll tell her. But Queen came in anyway and I gave her a hug when I saw her. Oh, that's mad cool. Like that's something I wanted to point out. I guess like, so y'all know y'all see like videos of me doing open mics and I started like what? I think in April. So I guess going out and doing it consistently, of course, like folks are becoming more familiar with me, and that's awesome to me. It's it's cool. Like today, like I was there and I ran into, and I was saying hey to just about anyone I spoke with. I was like, yeah, I know you, or hey, it was excitement when I saw somebody like, hey, I know you, because I think what my sister she joked once a while back, and she was like, since 6 months ago, Sabrina didn't know anybody, and it's really true. That crap's true. But I guess, that's what happens. Things change, and it's dope. It's dope. I did get into it with this one guy. I don't even know if I should say what about. His name is Slim, and I don't even know if I want to say what it's about. How can I tell this without telling it? Um, how can I tell this without telling it? But it was a very striking thing, or to me it was. Anyway, let me figure out how am I going to tell this without telling. Well, he was one of the guys playing pool. He was one of the guys playing pool, and had a sense of humor, I guess. I don't know. And I asked him, I'm trying to tell this without telling it. I don't know. I had asked him for something, and he was like, "Yo, I got you." So so he just gave it to me, but I kept asking something else. This is stupid. But anyway, so I ended up leaving because one of the dudes was acting really funny. Like first of all, he was sipping on something. I'm not drinking. I don't really like I'll drink a margarita, but that's really as far as I like to go. I've had Hennessy before, but I really don't like shots. I just don't like dark, bitter stuff. But I'll have a margarita. I put Patron in it. That's just about all I'll do. But I really don't like drinking like that. So I didn't buy me a drink. But he over there sipping and drinking, and then what? I'm trying to remember this guy. Except his breath. Yeah, his breath. And then that was the one who asked me to scratch his back. I'm like, what? Scratch your back? No. But so yeah, I asked him for something. He gave it to me, but I wasn't ready for it at that moment. So I came back in. No, I left. I left, but I guess by this time we did exchange phone numbers because he texted me upset. He texted me upset because I left. And not for the wait, and it's not what you think. He's not upset because I left. I was supposed to there was supposed something was supposed to get done, and he thought I bailed on it. That's what it was. So, and I don't even know this person. Like I said, he told me his name is Slim. So I came all the way back home, and then I left again and came back. At first, I wasn't gonna come back. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't gonna go back. I was just ready to bounce. I was just ready to bounce, but I was like, girl, if you don't move on, my sister was yelling at me earlier. She was like, Sabrina, if you don't move on from Brandon, I'm gonna slap the ish out of you. She was like, you are stuck. So she was like, get out the house. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get out the house. I'm gonna get out the house. Well, she didn't tell me to get out the house. I told her I was leaving. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, when Layla left, I was like, you know what? I think I need to go out. I was like, I don't think I need to sit here. Let her have her time with her dad. You have your time to you. Like, girl, get out of the house. So I already decided that, but my sister was like, yeah, you need to go. So anyway, but I was sabotaging myself again like I usually do. Well, I haven't always done that, but sometimes I'd be like getting in my own way. So I was like, okay, I was really gonna go home. I really was gonna go home and just forget about what I told this about this deal I just made with this guy. And then I came back here, but before I even made it back to the apartment, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Plus, I already signed up to do the open mic, so why would I leave? I'm like, I haven't done an open mic in weeks. Like, why would I leave? I've been wanting to do it. It's like, girl, take your ass back there and do the open mic. You already signed up. So I got back there, and like when okay, no, I'm getting out the car and I'm walking up, and the security and like a couple other people, they just standing outside because the show hadn't really started yet. And I was thinking, man, I hope I get back in time because I did sign up and maybe I could still go. Or if I was thinking she probably already started, but it hadn't even started yet, which was cool. So I get there and like the guy who's like patting everybody down, he was like, "Oh, that tall dude, you know, that one dude is looking for you." And I was like, "Oh." And then I was like, "Oh snap!" So I went back to the car. I had to grab something. So I came back. So then I was like, I'm sitting there, and he was so upset. He was like, I was like talking crap about you the whole time. He said something different. You know, he was cursing at this point because he was mad at me. I don't even know this person. So then I was like, what? I was like, what are you upset about? I said, getting mad at me for. I was like, what is your problem? He was like, I was telling everybody, and he was like, you should. He was like, you didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do all that. And I'm like, do all of what? I said I had to go do something, and he was like, but still, like, and I said no. I said you got exactly what you needed, right? I did what I held up my end. Like I was like, look, like what? And then he was just looking at me. He was like, oh yeah. He was like, okay, I can respect that. And I said, you damn right, you can respect it. What the hell? Damn right. I said that's integrity, sir. And I walked away. It's like, what are you? We're not about to do that. Like that was very interesting. That moment caught. I was like, I got to walk, and that's when I saw some people. I was like, oh hey, and I got pulled into different stuff. But it was a great night. But that's I was like, I like that banter. Ugh, I miss sex. That's how I'm just gonna put it. But I like the tension of that moment. That's why I stood out. The tension of that moment. I liked it. But anyway, I was thinking about painting this apartment, but I think I need to find something cheaper, to be honest. I don't want to do this. Like, just need to find something. I wouldn't say cheaper, but like just downsize. Like, it's a nice apartment complex. I want to stay in it. However, ouchie, my nose ring. I want to save more money, so I was just thinking that. I think I want to downsize to like a 1 bedroom. I really don't need the extra one, but I mean, yeah, I do. I want Layla to have her own room. Like, she is not gonna want to sleep with me all the time, especially probably like she's not gonna want to. So not forever. But but yeah, I did get on the mic at the event tonight. I did. I wasn't prepared though. I haven't been practicing. I have not been practicing. My mind has been not focused. Let's just say that. My mind has not been focused on what it needs to be focused on, and that's what's right in front of me. Um Iyanla Van Zant, she says this thing, mind your own business first. Hoo-wee. And I think a friend of mine, his name is Anton, and I'm trying to think of how exactly he said he said something like it's a blessing when it's not your business. He said people don't know the blessing in it not being your business. So I need to keep that in mind. He said some people do not know the blessing of it not being your business. I don't even know if there's anything in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm just running my mouth. Hey, what's up? Okay. So let's change conversation because I already talked about what I did last night. And y'all got me focused back where I need to be at. So good. Continue to change the conversation. So can't wait for the Rookie to come back. I'm looking forward to the Rookie coming back. I've been getting back into General Hospital, but the reason why it's been taking me so long to catch back up is because, you know, Hulu, they have the Rookie on there. And I did watch season 1 and some of season 2, and I finally finished the rest of it, and I got caught up, and they coming back for a 4th season. I'm looking forward to that show. So that's why I've been kind of off from General Hospital. The Rookie's dope. It says it's coming back on the 26th of next month, so that's pretty cool. Um, and General Hospital, yeah. So I finally got back into that. Let me see. What is? I know I did a live the other day, but like, I guess it's all good. The show's good. I wonder how it's gonna wrap up with the whole Sunny thing. Of course, I think that's. Hold on. No, I don't. Did you see American Horror? See American Horror Story. I suck with scary shit. Like, I'm such a scaredy cat. So I have not watched American Horror Story. Um, what makes me think of that is there's this show called 911 with Angela Bassett. Now that's a good show. However, I think the people who, like the producers or someone who is associated with American Horror Story, they joined the show and they started writing, and now um some of the scenes is like downright like gory. It's downright gory. It's like, ah. So I can hardly watch that show because it's so true to life. Hey Deborah, how you doing? But yeah, so ooh, American Horror Story. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably pass out, to be honest. David Makes Man. Isn't that on OWN? I don't have OWN, but I be seeing the highlights on their Facebook page. I don't watch, but I know. At least I know what show you're talking about. I have not seen it. Do they? Is it anywhere else except for OWN? Because a lot of Tyler Perry stuff is on. A lot of Tyler Perry stuff is on Hulu right now. I think a lot of Tyler Perry stuff is pretty sure, except like the real good movies like Why Did I Get Married? Like I'm glad I own that one. I own that one. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I'll check it out. See if it's on Hulu. Okay, you like Ghost. It's good. Ooh, that's another Tyler Perry show, isn't it? That's on BET though, right? Right? I think is that the one that got Jill Scott in it? Sisters is a mess. Okay, I should watch that then. Sisters. I've seen it. I'm no, not watched the episode. I mean advertising about it. I've seen advertising about it. Just ain't watched it. The Cassadine World. First Wives Club. I know this live stream is so dead. I am too. So what about General Hospital? I mean, I don't even know what's going on General Hospital other than what I watch, but it is always the same thing. Esme looks like Nell. We don't trust people who look like Nell. That's straight up. We don't trust people who look like Nell. I'm so quiet. This is a change. This is a change. Usually I'm supposed to be talkative on these things. But I'm more reflective than anything. So what's going on in y'all lives? Like anything new with y'all? Other than General Hospital episodes? Anybody got a story to share? I ain't got none. All I do is work. Just like anybody else. All I do is work. I work, I come home, I have peace, I work. Trying to get into school. That's what's up. Okay. How come your divorce kept you? How come? Like, what's the connection between your divorce and General Hospital? Jason and Carly. I would like to. I'm interested to see what they could be now. Honestly, the characters have matured so much, so I'm interested to see what Jason and Carly could be now as a couple. Only thing is that Sonny is alive, so we, who knows how far that's gonna go. If we're gonna get a lot to see. Okay, that's what's up. Volunteering at the hospital. Jason and Carly. Jason and Carly. That's the couple I want to get together. Jason and Carly. To answer that question, Jason and Carly. I hope he figures out who Peter is. My thing is that doesn't he have a cell phone? Doesn't he have access to the internet in Nixon Falls? To have done some research by now? I mean, like even if it's just about Nina, to keep up with Nina, like doesn't he have internet? I was wondering that the other day. I was like, if you like somebody, are you trying to figure out something about somebody, you're going to search them up and see what you could find on like social media. So I'm just surprised that he hasn't like looked up Nina Reeves in some web page. Go ahead and do that. I wouldn't mind more of the five families as long as Jax is a mess. Every single time one of them shows up, I mean, he goes ballistic. He can't handle it. But I feel Jax. Like, I feel Jax. I was sitting there talking about him the other day, talking bad, like, oh, he needs something more to do because, like, Carly's moving on. And Maxie brought that up. She was like, because Carly's, like, getting married. But, and yeah, I guess it makes him feel away, of course. And then Jocelyn. But, and I was like, oh, he needs something else to do because that's his whole thing. Like, they were like, he needs something to do. Yeah, what I said, don't they have internet connection? Somebody has to have looked up Port Charles at some point, especially like I said, Nina. I mean, I don't know what he would find, but it's like, come on, like you haven't even done no research. You ain't done nothing. I guess. I just haven't. He has a phone. Has he ever searched for her to find out any further information? I wonder how. I can't remember because I haven't really been paying attention. But there must be a lot of things overlooked for them to be able to keep Sonny's identity, especially since his fingerprints has to be in the database. How were they not able to? How were they not able to pick up his fingerprints? I'm sure they took fingerprints, right? At least that would be the smart thing to do. Take fingerprints and send them through the system. I mean, come on now. As many times Sonny has been arrested, there has to be a way to put. Um, has to be a way. Has to be a way. But anyway, it's just the same old cycle. I already knew what was happening with Esme. And then, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, the show was just the same. Oh, well, that explains it. If he refused. At least I know now. Like I said, I have not been paying very much attention. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Mm-hmm. You miss Chillo? I guess they were all those couples are gonna end. Michael and Will are gonna end, and then they're gonna be dating somebody else. That's just how life is. Chase gonna find somebody. I'm just glad he's a bigger person than me. He's a bigger person than me. No. No, I'm not good. Nah. That's why I did a live stream. Layla's good. She's really good. She's with her dad. And that's great. That's great. Wow. Morgan and Sweats. That's what's up. Lena Reeves is going to become the town pariah in Port Charles, and the Corinthos clan is going to hate her. Yeah, well, that's a given. That's a given. We all know how that goes when somebody keeps a major secret, how it goes down. Should have been Todd. Liz was working my last name. Yeah, I'm glad that Terry and Britt, they did their thing. They really did. They really did. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Have you been writing? Yeah, I have. I actually wrote this poem, but I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not gonna recite it or anything. Um, I don't think no, but I don't really know how I feel about it. And yeah, but I've been writing other things. However, like the title of this video, I really, really want to change the conversation of my life. That's why I'm trying to talk about everything and not just one specific thing right now. Because who we like, there's a lot of life that's happening. I'm still stuck on one thing. I'm still stuck. So yeah, I've been writing, and I want to write even more and never stop writing again. Never stop writing again. It's just crazy all the things that you know now that you wish you knew at a specific time, but it's like, oh well. We all learn. We all learn. But I had fun tonight. I really did. I laughed, and I'm surrounded by some very interesting people, like very lively. Uh, hmm. All I hear is crickets. I just hear a bunch of crickets. I just never noticed that before. Maybe I don't hear it in my room, but right here I hear a bunch of crickets. but you know, it's not annoying type crickets. I just noticed, I was like, I hear a lot of crickets outside. Yes, I like that. What did you say? That's why I go to museums and walks or workshops. Yeah, I posted some pictures on my community page, and I actually took a walk. It's this place in Columbus called Long Street, and it's a bridge, and they have it's a mural that stretches all across the bridge, and it shows you know, African Americans in the community who, you know, who contributed to the area in some way, whether it be literature, whether it be the arts as far as dancing or actual art, you know, sports, um, ingenuity, or inventions, and they were, you know, just entertainment pretty much. But their literature is entertainment, you know, if you perform it, even spoken. So it was, but it stretched across the whole bridge. It was really, I like sightseeing too. Sightseeing is cool, and learning, you know, taking in something else, you know, to yeah, to ponder on that. So it was really nice. I got to take that walk. I just took a couple pictures. I like sightseeing too. I think I went to a museum earlier in the year, back in January. It was pretty. I liked it. It was a really cool exhibit. I think the coolest thing I saw was it was this statue that was hanging upside down from the ceiling, and it looked like a pirate it looked like a pirate it looked like a pirate. They're dressed up as a pirate, and it looked like it was a female pirate that was bald. It looked like a female pirate that was bald, okay? And they said that this thing at the bottom of it, chocolate was supposed to come down out of it into this bowl. So then but it wasn't working, which I'm kind of upset. I wanted to see that. Like, you talking about it pours out chocolate. I want to see that. But they said, man, don't put it out there if it ain't gonna work. So anyway, but when you take a closer look, and I had to take another picture, it wasn't a woman. It wasn't like it was a captain. It was a captain. Um a captain's outfit anyway. And even the hand had a hook, and you know, it looked like a crew member. But then I've seen that. But then, like, the headpiece was replaced with Martin Luther King. That's the part I was getting at. It was Martin Luther King. It wasn't no. I thought it was a female. I thought it was a woman pirate, a bald woman pirate. But it was a Martin Luther King statue in there instead. I was like, oh wow, it was Martin Luther King. That was pretty creative. I did not see that. It took me a while. No, actually, what caused me to see it was, you know, they have the little thing telling you what the exhibit was. So I read the description. I said, whoa, and I had to go back and look, and I said, wow, that's Martin Luther King, chocolate pouring, bald headed, hook hand pirate captain Martin Luther King. This is exactly what it was. That's good. Yay! Thank you, Freddie. But but yeah, that's what it was. But also, they even had in the exhibit, they had like a projector. It was a movie. They had a whole, like, a little feature. It wasn't like a couple hours long. I think maybe it's probably like, it was under an hour. I can't say for sure, but I don't believe I was sitting there for an hour. But I sat there for the whole thing. They even had a chair for you to sit in. They even had a chair, you know, a couch for you to sit and look at this movie. And I think it said, you know, provisions for everyone. And I was like, I took that message with profound. I know it's like provisions for everyone. It hit me somewhere where it needed to be hit. So I like that whole thing though. I like that whole thing. It was really cool. I never would have thought or considered that to be art for some reason, but it is. It's a creation. So yeah. But that exhibit was mad cool. Yeah, it was definitely in the wintertime. It was at OSU or somewhere over there by the campus. That was cool. I do like sightseeing. Sightseeing is cool to see new stuff. Certainly is. I got invited by a friend to join him. He does gigs in yeah, that's cool. That is a cool. That would be a cool title. What was I gonna say? He invited me to like go with him to gigs out of town, but I haven't been. I don't know. I can go. I'm the only one stopping myself. Yeah, see, don't be confined to your four walls. That's why I went out tonight. You are absolutely right. Sometimes I just stay out late because I'm like there's nothing there anymore. I used to be that one or feel like that this is what I do. I would run straight home. Like I didn't even want to be at work. I wanted to just be at home and get back to home life. I just wanted to be home. I was so comfortable there. Too comfortable, I guess. It is. How often do you go out to perform your poetry? That's mad cool. I think that's cool. That's something I always wanted to do, and it's something that I could have always done. Something I could have always done. That is weird though. That is weird. How you do certain things when when you're not when you're not in the same predicament. It'd be so crazy how that happens. Hmm. Wait, you feel like you shouldn't be selfish with your words, or selfish as I don't know. Yeah, it is. A lot of the open mics are online now. I be trying to do the signups, but by the time I see the posting, it's closed. And they do, and like around here, there's a lot of open mic opportunities. There's one on Wednesday. I believe there's one on Thursday, but I think it's off season for it. And then there's some like every other Friday or every month on a Friday. Oh, I like that. Cool, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna change my chain of thought because I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, but you're right. Yeah, can't be confined to these four walls. So yeah, I'm glad I went out. Next time I'll stay out. Usually I stay out, but I looked at the clock and I was like, no, I want to come home for a little bit. Ooh, go to sleep. It's crazy. Life is changing. Life is changing. Life is always changing. That's a good change. And, and some changes are just, yeah. Sometimes I don't know how to let go. So, yeah, I be hurting myself in that regard. Let the word set you free. Oh, thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I need to speak that over myself, speak that life. We're all good men and we're all good women. Hmm. Absolutely. And I'm hungry. Okay, so what time is it? I don't know if I'll be able to find out. Okay, 12:11. 12:11. But yeah, for real, I am going to go get some rest because I want to make sure I'm up for work. I, up for work. I got another new job. How many has it been this year? Because I started this year working for one place. I I was sad when I lost that position. I was like, damn. And I had been there for it was about to be 2 years. Lost that. Then I did I did another short term position someplace, and hmm, I did another position someplace, but I wasn't going like every day. I was skipping work, but I was still employed there. And at first I didn't want to do it. At first I did not want to do it, and I skipped it and I was door dashing, and then I realized it wasn't gonna do the trick. When it comes to me in employment, we have it's interesting. I'm always someplace else. I'm always someplace else. Because and I'm a good worker. I'm a good worker. I can work. It's debatable. I don't give a fuck. I'm a good worker. Okay, damn it. I work hard. Okay, in my own way. In my own way. Like, okay, a situation came up recently, right? Okay, so speak. Okay, this has to go with the job thing. First of all, so I did the temp thing. Then I got hired someplace, that was like, call center but customer service. And I was there for just like a little bit, and I was like, nah, I don't like this. I think I got the first check, and I was like, nah, I'm out. I was like, nah, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. And then I went back to the temp agency, and then got that one position back, and then they closed the assignment. I was like, oh, of course. And I miss getting hired on. So of course, when the assignment ends, Tim, you gotta go. So so now I have where I'm at now, which is cool. But I'm like, okay, so how long is this one gonna? Because Sabrina, you are a trip. I don't know what to say about me. I don't know. Me in employment is I be getting employment now. Okay, I be having a job. I really do. But I just be like, how about this one? How about this one? Oh, all right, let's try that one. That's me all day. That's me all day. But I have employment. But anyway, so like I said, they ended my assignment. I would say neither of them. I would say neither of them. Neither of them. I wouldn't do neither. Neither. But anyway, why do you like all of them as a couple though? Like, we don't know nothing about Spencer and Esme for us to be shipping them. And the same thing for Cameron and for Spencer and Trina. They are not together. I would not be talking about them. Oh, thank you. Have a good night. And thank you for reminding me. Okay. I'll be running my mouth. Chase and Michael, please. You're always talking about how they need to be a couple. I wonder how Ava is gonna react, considering that is. I wonder. That's gonna be interesting to see. I want to see that. Okay, that's gonna be on my list. Everybody's been talking about how Carly's gonna react about this whole thing, but not Carly. Damn it. Um, but yeah, that's good. I wonder how Ava's gonna react to that. I wonder how Maxie's going to react when she finds out that Nina knew where Peter was but didn't say anything. But maybe because he threatened James, she'll probably understand. Like, I understand why you couldn't have told me, because Maxie would have did something rash. She's emotional like me. She can't help herself. That's why everybody at this point should realize that that Bailey is Louise, because she is so obvious. So obvious, except for the fact that Brooklyn was supposed to have had a baby. Brooklyn was supposed to have had a baby. Yep, but she did not. Maxie has two. She has no, wait, no. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot about the baby she just had. Yeah, she has three now. She sure does. Looks like Ryan. She looks like Nell. She looks like crazy Nell. And we do not trust people who look like Nell. I'm telling you, we don't trust people that look like Nell. It could be that let me see. Somebody said that it could be that she is a family member of one of Ryan's victims. That's why he was telling her to go away. Could be. Could be. I have no idea. All right, but I'm gonna go for real this time. All right. Thank you all. I'm probably gonna take this live stream down. This was just whatever. But I'll be back to talking about the show. Looking forward to tomorrow's episode and seeing what's gonna happen in Nixon Falls. Nixon Falls is starting to pick up pace. I'm glad that Peter's there to put that pressure. That pressure, that much needed pressure. All right, let me go because I'll keep talking for another 10 minutes. All right. Good night, everybody.